And now, for your listening pleasure, reaching for the bars.
Huzzah!
Huzzah.
Oh, Caleb, I'll get
We're
you.
energied
I
up
don't even
this morning.
remember why we started
Did I
that.
get everybody?
All sorts of energy going on in here.
All right.
We should have an episode where we see who can drink the most energy drinks in one episode.
That's terrible.
That doesn't sound like a good
That sounds like
idea
a heart
at all.
attack waiting to
I
happen.
promise you, I'll win.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, dude.
I'd be scared to match you in that. I don't think. Yeah. So
How much caffeine do you drink? Not as much as we used to, right?
Yeah, I mean,
don't wanna
I
say?
used to drink.
You don't-
I used to drink. Way over 1,000 milligrams of caffeine a day.
jeez, way over.
I don't want to get into it.
Rachel's been getting on me because I get like 400 in a day. Not like
400.
But
I need that to go to sleep.
All right.
I have a cup of coffee at work and I think take the edge off. I just
It
do
just
it.
does,
I
yeah,
just
just-
do it because I'm
just
like,
for
because
fun.
it's
Just
nice.
to hold his nice cup of coffee. Oh my god, you're like.
I feel that. I understand that.
Because it's
Yeah.
cold in
Sometimes
the
you-
office. Sometimes you just want a cup of coffee.
Yeah,
It's
sometimes
just
that's right.
like-
But I'll tell you
There's
right
something
now.
about having a cup of coffee in the winter when it's cold.
Oh man, dude. Yeah. Anyway.
Sorry.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to Reaching for the Bars podcast. I'm here today with our executive producer, Mr. Andrew Weiss.
Hello, everyone.
To my left, Mr. Dustin Labar.
Good day to you, sir.
Okay, wow, good day. And on his left, Mr. Caleb Whitney.
Hi.
Oh.
Yeah, Dusty's like the fringe guy in high school.
The fringe guy? What does
What's
that mean?
friends? Yeah.
What does that mean?
What is it?
Like,
Okay, hold on.
You can't just say something and not explain.
yeah, I was gonna say you can't just drop that on us.
It's just like everyone that
Fringe guy.
everyone
fringe guy.
It's like a thing. Guy or girl, fringe of being.
Oh my God, Andrew! You think in this group I'm the fringe guy?
Just the way you just said that, you're like trying to be
Yeah, but
funny.
seriously, the joke you made upon it. doesn't-
He's trying to. You see how he's trying to shift the,
Yeah.
the fringe
Yeah.
aspect.
Dusty's the fringe guy in the group.
It's just the way you just said is like you're that
What did-
kid that like, all right.
Oh, you mean like the kid that's like, rock climbing's super cool and so is biking, like that?
Exactly like that.
Sorry, Mabry, it feels so good to have you bringing us in the episode.
Yeah, man. It feels good.
It's
man.
been a long time.
It's been a while, hasn't
Yeah.
it? But today we're going to talk about some fighting in the physical sense and also in the business sense. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? There's a lot of battles going on. Battles of the billionaire.
Do you breathe out?
Isn't that what they're calling it?
Battles of the Billionaire.
Is Zuckerberg a billionaire?
BB's.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
think so, yeah.
Yeah, Zuckerberg's a
I
billionaire.
don't know how much money.
How much is he worth?
Let's find that out.
I know Elon's worth way more, but
Too much.
it's like almost too much. Do you breathe in when you box?
When you punch? No. Wait, are you saying that you punch out and breathe in? Stop it. Stop doing that. I can't even do it. Oh. This man breathes in when he punches out for sure.
The mistake you're making is he doesn't have to breathe at
Yeah.
all. He's a robot.
Yeah.
He's like, oh my God, the air, it's hard to breathe. And we're like, all right, man, we get
uses
it.
his gills.
I'm getting tired.
103 billion US dollars.
Chump change.
He's not even half the worth of Elon.
Dude, Elon is double him. Oh, Bill Gates only has 118 billion. Dude, what
Bunch
an
of pores.
idiot.
He's giving it a lot away. So
Yeah, to make people take the vaccine
yeah, like for mosquito research.
Yeah.
to give his old age.
and to buy farmland.
Oh,
Yeah,
here we go.
America.
We're going on a different.
Oh, actually,
I hate Bill Gates.
actually, I'm wearing my Charlie Mike Never Weekend apparel shirt that was made for me, and it says, "Get in, loser. We're doing butt stuff," and it's an
And it's a
alien.
white van.
Yep.
And on the
It's
back,
Andrew's Subaru.
and on the back it says "Never Weekend."
So speaking of conspiracy theories, Charlie Mike can literally do whatever you want on a T-shirt,
That's a good
That's
point.
no
yeah.
conspiracy. That's fact.
and that's no conspiracy. Nice.
I'm wearing a Charlie Mike T-shirt too, but mine just says "Dada" in me.
Oh,
It says daddy.
daddy.
Aw.
But yeah, still.
Caleb was like, I was under the impression this says dada.
Send it back.
I'm wearing one too.
Oh, and Andrew?
CrossFit Invigorate.
Oh, Andrew's wearing his
Andrew's
boyfriend's. I mean,
This looks like a shirt that Mark Zuckerberg would wear.
Really?
Just a plain T-shirt that looks like you got it out of
no
a
emotion.
Walmart bin.
The climbing brand.
Of course it is.
Yeah, I bet it
Fringe
is.
guy.
This looks like a
he also
T-shirt.
he
that-
paid $50 for that T-shirt.
This
Nah,
looks
I
like
buy
a
it myself.
T-shirt that Andrew was looking through the $5 bin of movies at Walmart, and he found this T-shirt, and he was like, "Oh, look at that! There's no price tag on it, anything." And he just took it.
He's like, I'll put it on right now.
Look here.
Oh, is that Super Troopers? All right, this could be a good day.
That's off to a good start right here. So we're going to talk about there was UFC fights last night. Pretty good card.
Yeah, if you're listening to this, it would be on a Saturday night.
True.
Yeah.
Is it 290?
It was
It
290.
and it was pretty freaking stacked.
It was one of the most exciting fight cards I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, it was Volk and what was the
Yair Rodriguez.
I was gonna say, how do you even?
Yair. I know those Mexican dudes.
Is he gonna fight for the belt again?
Who?
Volk.
Oh, the 150. He said last night he wanted to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Volkanovski.
Because we texted
I like
about this
him.
last night. We felt like that he won that fight against Islam.
It was
And it
at
very close.
worst. It was very close.
Yeah, and he didn't get the win, but
I don't know what you think, but Yair looked like he was like really putting it on him, like in the second round, and then
Yeah.
Volk hit him with that one punch, and it was like it's like he
Uh-oh.
put him on Queer Street.
yeah, it was like
That's my favorite thing to say in fighting. It means your legs are wobbly.
Yeah, he went wobbly quick too.
And then Dricus Duplessis beat.
Volk can just do so much, man.
Did he like really beat Whitaker, or was it pretty close? Like, was it?
Oh, he knocked him out.
Yeah, he
Oh
knocked.
yeah, okay. I didn't even look at that.
I know sometimes that can be. It wasn't like he like the ref stopped it.
Yeah.
I mean, he rocked him and then was on top of him, just like
Okay,
barraging
so it was,
him
like,
with
pretty-
punches. It was pretty decisive.
I couldn't tell, like, in my mind, that's a huge win for him, obviously, because now he's going to get hit. But I
Yeah.
couldn't tell. I was watching the fight. I couldn't tell. Like, I have nothing that leads me to feel confident about him versus Izzy.
Izzy's going to absolutely make him look like the dumbest person on earth.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I didn't, even though he knocked out Robert Whitaker, which is like saying a lot, I still didn't get like, he's going to give Izzy some problems.
Well,
it wasn't.
Izzy knocked out, what's his face in his last fight? The big crazy guy, the Brazilian dude.
Alex Pereira.
Oh,
yeah, Alex
yeah.
Pereira. And that guy is 1,000 times better striker than
Yeah.
Dricus Duplessis. So,
I don't
and that is a
think-
bad
his
name.
name? Dricus?
Dricus Duplessis.
Drekus?
Dricus Duplessis.
What's his little nickname?
Are you sure it's not Duplessis?
Do you know?
What? It's Duplessis.
That's stupid.
Okay. Well, I'm not from South Africa, so I don't know why they do it that way.
Yeah, we're just saying the man's name.
Why
What did you ask? What did you ask?
What's his nickname?
It's probably like the
Dricus the ficus.
The big D.
the one, yeah, the wiener liquor.
I don't know, but he seems kind of like a
D,
loser.
it's
He
just
is
D.
kind of a loser.
They
He
call him
seems like-
DP. Dr. DP.
They call him DP, do they?
So I know we talked about this, but just so everyone understands, so he is from South Africa, and Izzy has claimed to be the African champion.
He is Nigerian.
He is Nigerian. His roots are Nigerian, but he is from New Zealand. So this guy has said that when he wins, he'll be the true African. And last night, Izzy confronted him in the stage, and
He said the N word.
he said the N-word a lot. So I think that Izzy took that more as like a race standpoint, where that guy just meant that he was from South
Yeah.
Africa, I think. So very, very interesting. The
But
guy did not take the bait. He just kind of
To be fair,
ignored it.
is South Africa not the least African place in Africa?
Oh, for
Right? Yeah.
What is even like? He stated that he'll gladly drag his carcass across South Africa. What does that even mean? Why?
they're just
Izzy's
saying-
Izzy's saying he's
kill-
going to kill him.
Yeah, he's
and
gonna
then
kill
drag
him.
him across South Africa.
It just seems.
You
waste of
ever
time.
seen,
And he's gonna
you
do it
ever
with a
seen
smile
mo-
on his
You ever
face.
seen the movie Troy, where Brad Pitt kills Hector and drags him behind his chair?
God, you never seen that movie?
I need to watch
Troy,
that
maybe
again.
I have.
Troy's amazing, dude.
I need to watch that
What-
again.
I mean, talk
That's how
about
we
it.
should do stuff now. Like the best fighters. That's how we solve
Yeah.
things. Yeah.
That would be
To the
fun.
death.
Well, you one guy.
fun.
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
To death.
Whoever giggles first loses.
tickle fight.
What's
The
happening?
Gladiator.
Yeah, man, we've gotten
Good
too
movie.
soft.
Sorry.
Everybody. So, yeah, crazy card last night. The prelims were fun to watch. Like there were some good fights
everything
in
was-
there.
Robbie Lawler went out on top
Yeah,
Retired.
round 1, right?
and 30 seconds in.
Yeah, I was gonna say pretty
just
quick.
obliterated that guy and then retired.
He's like, I'm out. Yeah, they did like a big
Yeah.
deal about that. My boy, or our boy, I should say, Bo Nickel, is a stud.
Scroll down, Andrew. See, so Bo Nickel, let me lay this out.
First fight of the card, right?
Yeah, first fight of the pay-per-view.
Right.
So Bo Nickel is an up-and-coming. They think he's like a prodigy. And there was another guy, Trayshawn Gore, that was supposed to fight Bo Nickel. And Trayshawn Gore's quite a bit more established in the UFC. This guy, Val Woodburn, has never fought in the UFC. They literally called him on short notice and was like, hey, do you want to fight Bo Nickel? And he was like, yeah, I think I can do pretty good. I'm a striker. He's a wrestler. I think I'll be able to do it. So he jumps in like a week notice. And Bo Nickel, so this guy's a striker. Bo Nickel cracks him with a punch
In
and
30
just
seconds?
puts him out.
Yeah.
I mean, puts him out. Everybody was like, yo, this guy might be a problem.
If you're watching this, you're not thinking that Bo's the wrestler and the other guy's a striker. Because Bo, even before he got him like good, I mean, he was laying waste to him. I was like, dude, this is not good.
And if you look these two guys up right now, and I was like, you didn't know anything about these guys, and I was like, pick one of these guys to fight. You'd probably pick Bo Nickel, but you shouldn't.
No, yeah, the other guy looked like a monster when he stepped in the ring, and then he just. The problem is, y'all, if you ever find yourself in a UFC fight, try not to get hit in the face a lot.
A lot of people
because
have that mistake.
That guy did not take that seriously.
Oh,
and
he's a Penn State wrestler.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
He's
super
like,
cool.
Like won like national championship twice, I think.
Yeah,
Like,
he's
like
Do you think he's like fighting out the anger of being,
From
All right,
Pennsylvania.
I know what you were trying to say. No, I see where he's going with the Penn State thing.
The molestation thing. You only did it to. There was nobody on the wrestling team, dude.
Yeah, it was all
Idiot.
football players.
Yeah,
you know.
dumb.
as far as you know?
Yeah, you're right. He could have been the wrestlers. Although those, I get you. I mean, that guy was older. It's gonna be hard to like nail down a squirmy wrestler, right?
that's true.
Yeah, it's gonna be way harder.
But yeah, Bo Nickel's a bad man. He's a bad man with Gemma.
I can't say anything.
Caleb.
I gotta say, yeah, that's cool. I haven't heard of him honestly. I haven't been paying attention to fighting recently.
He like we watched him and he's very good on the ground. Like he is when he gets you on the ground. He's obviously Penn State. He's a problem. But last night he's like, I'm just gonna put my hands in your face a lot.
Apparently, his mom was a boxer. I didn't know that. And she taught him how
really?
to box. Yeah.
Dude, that's dope.
That his mom was a boxer.
Yeah,
that's cool.
That's your story.
And my mom taught me how to fight.
Yeah, I'm a national two-time national champion D1 wrestler at Penn State University.
Yeah.
And then my mom taught me how to box.
I mean, he's probably a bad dude. You don't want to mess with Bo Nickel on the street.
You want to stay away from him
Or
as
in the
much as
octagon.
possible.
Also, yeah. Well, don't. I'm gonna
So you
avoid
think
the
he'll-
octagon at all costs.
So they think he's a prodigy, so he'll move up to like eventually fight Izzy someday or something like that.
He's too small. I don't know what weight class he's at. He might be
Oh.
170.
I thought they said he was middleweight.
Oh, is he middleweight, Andrew?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, he's 185. Oh, it is.
Last night he was at least.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Well, then no. Well,
But,
middleweight. Yeah, I guess.
the guy that he faced looked so much bigger than him
Huge.
last night.
Dude, him and Izzy would
Creatine.
be crazy.
Well, maybe so.
Great team.
There's another.
Izzy
fight.
doesn't look like much, but once he
I
gets
know.
like fight like his,
He's
But he's
tall.
also
so long.
6'4".
Yeah, he's tall.
Yeah, he's
This
so
guy's
long.
doesn't look tall. The Turner Hooker fight. Turner was highly favored, but Hooker.
Did you,
I mean,
dude? If you look at Dan Hooker used to have dark hair and like no tattoos, and last night he stepped in the octagon. He had blonde
he
hair
looked like Machine
and
Gun
two
Kelly.
leg sleeves, like since the last time he fought.
I was gonna text you that, and like the back tattoo. I mean, he like looked like a completely different.
I
person.
mean, dude, I didn't even know who he was. If you could pull up Dan Hooker UFC 290, I don't know if it'll be.
He's like, it's like, yeah.
Got a lot of blood.
Dude, I mean, he has two
That was a
legs.
good-
Like, look where he has that guy's neck on the bottom. Go down one. See, look at his leg.
Oh, nice.
He's got two leg sleeves like
Yeah.
that, and they're new.
He went from looking like a guy that'll do your taxes to a guy that'll like strung out on drugs.
I was like,
He's
what's
that-
going on
he's
with
that
this guy?
ultimate meme where it's like, I'll have her home by 8 to. She calls me daddy.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
No, the man looks like Machine Gun Kelly, but he did good.
Yeah, he ended up. I thought he was going to lose that fight for sure. He put it on him. He put
I
it on
like,
him.
And then I text Dusty. I thought this was like just a really cool moment in the prelims. There was her name was Gomez, and she was a severe. That one right there.
Denise.
Denise Gomez. They call her D. She was like a severe underdog going into this, and I mean, 20, 30 seconds into the first round, she freaking starches her opponent, and I mean, it was awesome.
Yeah,
like,
girls typically don't have that much power, and she did it.
She put her to sleep.
She
quick.
did it. Yep, she did it.
She was like, night. It was awesome.
I thought Andrew for sure was going to type in Denise Gomez OnlyFans. That's what I thought for sure was about to happen. There was
20 seconds. Wow. Yeah, it was quick.
There was a comedian on Joe Rogan's, or not Joe Rogan's, Tom Segura's podcast.
Yeah.
And she was on the most, was on the most recent Jackass movie. Michelle Wolf. Did you see her?
I didn't see the most recent Jackass.
And dude,
dark
she,
hair, right?
Yeah. And she was saying about some of the stuff people like will request from her, like on
really?
OnlyFans and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, guys are the most disgusting. They were like, can we have your panties?
Here she goes. They touch hands, being polite. All right, I'm gonna touch.
Bam.
Boom.
Dang, she's just like,
Dude,
This girl is.
So
is
Dusty,
holding
tell
on
me
for
where
dear
you
life.
think this is where I was like, she had her neck kind of pinned like that, and I was
Yeah.
like, man, I feel like they should stop.
dang.
I was like, they should stop this.
They
right?
should have stopped it.
And they were even after they made comments, what they might have stopped that too early. I was like, really?
Dude,
Because
I
I mean,
don't-
she had
she was taking some temple shots.
She had her right hand pinned on the back of her head and just taking her left hand.
That was at least
And
like
she's
10
like
shots.
looking. She's like looking at the rep, and he's like, "Keep it going." And they like Joe Rogan was even like, "It might have been a little bit of a premature stoppage." I was like, "Really? 20 shots to the face?"
I mean, it's easy to say that when you're not the one taking all the brain damage. Yeah. I mean, she was holding her up almost like.
I mean,
whack,
dude, I
whack,
was like,
whack.
you guys, Gabby. I was like, about that point, I was like, "Stop the fight, man! Like it's over."
Yeah. Sometimes refs jump in too quick, but that one I felt like after the 15th shot to the side of the head, that's probably good.
Yeah,
There was a moment last night. It was it was a Japanese guy who was supposed to finish him in the first round.
This guy, Tatsuro Tari.
Yes. So at the end of the first round, Herb Dean is the ref, and he's got the guy kind of pinned. He's on top of him, and he's like throwing elbows or whatever.
Yeah.
And Herb is like, no. And he looks, and they're like dialoguing, and he's like, no. And he's like, you got, and he's okay. And I was just like, I don't know what's different in these elbow throws. I was like, but it looks like they're trying to make corrections. Yeah. And meanwhile, this poor guy is just sitting there and he's just getting freaking dropped on. And he's like, no, a little bit more this way. And he's like, oh, okay. It looked like Herb was coaching him how to like finish it. I was like, man, this looks bad.
He stops him and he's like, "You're gonna want to hit him right here in the temple." Okay.
Dude, I was like, what is happening right now? But it was anyway, it was a fun time.
It was good.
Yeah, it was good.
And perfect segue
Into the Battle of the Billionaires. So,
that feels good.
yeah.
It's good to say that.
So if you have not heard,
That will be.
we have talked about it, but
Andrew, can you see if Battle of the Billionaires is an Instagram handle? And if it's not, we need to take it.
that's actually probably a good idea. Go buy it on like Twitter, Instagram, Threads.
Let's go do it.
Is it on there?
I don't know. I mean, I had to look on my phone.
Okay, while you do
Okay.
that. So
You want me to?
if you're not aware,
We need to take it if that's it. Dude, we could hype this fight up. We could become millionaires from the Billionaires.
from the Billionaires.
All right. Sorry, go ahead.
So Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk are going to fight each other in a cage match.
Or
Is
the
it all-
Coliseum.
Is it UFC rules?
Yeah.
I think it's mixed martial arts.
What country opened up the Coliseum?
Yeah.
Sorry, why am I blanking on this?
Yeah, well, Rome was like, you can come.
Yeah, that's it.
You can come. You
Why
can
am I
come
blanking
fight.
on
the-
my-
You can come.
That'd be
Caleb's
cool.
like, where is the Roman Coliseum at?
Seriously, I'm like, why am I blanking on this?
I cannot
But no, yeah,
place
they
it.
Oh, he's like, Romania. That's it.
Nice.
and
No.
then isn't Dana White putting it on though, or no?
I mean, that's what they think. Hypothetical. It's not available.
Yeah.
It's not.
No, it says new results found.
Dude, grab it.
I don't know what you mean by that.
I'll get it. I'll take care of it. I'll executive produce. I don't know how they're going to do the weight class or whatever, but it looks like they're trying to do it at UFC 300.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what they're looking at.
That's pretty cool.
The next one. UFC 300.
UFC 300.
Oh,
No, I'm sorry.
That's
the 10 from now. 10 from, which
this is
is
290. Sorry.
a
Math
little
is
less
hard.
than a year away, maybe.
Well, that'd be fun. A lot of hype.
I mean, dude.
Hasn't it come out that, all right, so if you don't know what we're talking about, oh, you already said it. Elon and Zuckerberg
Elon
are going to fight.
We're gonna fight. We're talking
Physically fight each other.
about physically.
There's not a weight class, right? Because they're not even close to the same weight class.
I don't think.
Elon's not
we
going to
looked
lose
it up.
enough weight.
Andrew, do you remember
Yeah.
what the weight discrepancy was? We looked it up that one day.
Well,
And
Elon was like 5 inches taller. So
Yeah,
I
it's
think,
not a great
I
look.
think the weight is gonna be.
Even if they're like Elon lose weight to match Zuckerberg, like he could be like,
Oh,
how
if
about
they,
I?
what
how
if they
about I
made him
don't?
suck some weight? That would be interesting.
It might have
He's
to.
like, how about if I don't, and then I just keep my billions of dollars?
Yeah.
He's like, I'll pay you to not make me cut weight. And they're
That's
like,
right.
cool, yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's
Well,
fine. Yeah, whatever you want,
deal.
man.
But didn't it come out that Elon also trains like jujitsu and
He
stuff?
trains martial arts, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if he just started training jiu-jitsu or has in the past, but I know that he had trained martial arts in the past.
I mean, he's
Why is it? Look at that.
a large individual
Yeah,
I
he's.
mean, especially compared to
compared to
Zuck.
Zuck. I like.
Oh, hey.
So
Oh, look, he's cool.
yeah, it's a picture of him.
Oh, is GSP training?
Oh yeah, isn't he training someone?
He's training Zuckerberg.
Yeah, it's Zuckerberg. Yeah, that makes
Who's
sense.
training Elon?
Somebody, no, wait. I think GSP said he would
Mike
train.
Tyson.
No. I think John Jones said he was on Team Zuck.
Oh,
Elon
Zuck.
Musk is 52.
He is?
Oh, boy.
Wow.
Wait, this one says he's 5'11". Didn't we think he was 6 foot tall?
It said he's 6'1" in another one.
Cool, I'm 6'1" too. Let's go.
Dude, 52. He's going to die.
He looks great. How old is
Alright.
Mark Zuckerberg? He's got to be 40.
Maybe at most. He is 39.
Oh, I was pretty close.
You're
pretty
very
close.
good. You're a year away.
He's 5'7".
Dude, he's that short.
He's so short.
So 4 inches difference. How much does he weigh?
His mom's name is Karen. Did you see that? That makes so much sense.
That makes sense now.
I just don't understand why he didn't change his haircut. Like,
Ooh,
I mean,
154
I mean, yeah,
He's 154 pounds.
versus 180. It said that.
I
Elon
mean,
And that
Musk-
was being
But that's-
generous.
yeah,
that
he's-
was.
he's not 180.
Caleb's 182.
That's point 205.
Yeah.
For sure.
yeah, I mean, yeah,
I
so they're-
mean,
So they're going to square off, which makes it super fun. And this was announced, like, this is pretty new, them physically fighting.
Yeah.
So then now, if you've been paying attention, as of last week, Zuckerberg took the battle to the social media platforms.
Sure did.
And created a platform called Threads. Why do you think they called it Threads?
Yeah, why did they call it Threads?
I tried to
I
figure
think
this
it's
out.
'cause, like in
I think a lot of names have been taken.
well in Twitter, like
Uh-huh.
if you tweet something and then people like reply to it, that's called a thread
I've heard the word thread before, but I mean that just seems like
or like a Reddit thread.
yeah. I've heard that, but why would you call it
That
Threads?
felt like a low effort
Yeah,
title.
probably just
That's
to-
yeah.
Maybe
Capitalize on the
simple
term.
is keep it simple, right?
They're trying to capitalize.
He
on
missed
the
an
term.
opportunity. Should have been
'Cause, like,
Zuckerfeed.
Twitter like came up with the word threads. I would think.
Yeah, I mean,
think?
they're not
Yeah.
making any.
How old is Reddit?
Probably similar length.
Pretty
but
close.
They're not making any
but
like.
Twitter's older.
They're not trying to like be like, oh, we didn't steal a lot of things from Twitter.
Yeah.
They're like,
We're totally different.
it's Twitter. They're like, nah, we're gonna like basically go head to head against Twitter. And
Yeah.
I think I saw one thing that said that some of the employees that Elon let go now work for Meta
Yeah, of
in their
course.
Threads
That
department.
makes sense.
I was
Let me
like,
actually
Great,
pull this
more
up.
censorship.
All right, relax.
all right,
Okay,
calm
so our intern, our marketing intern, signed us up on Threads. And how old was this? How long has it been a thing?
July 5th.
Yeah,
July.
like,
Just
yeah,
happened,
literally
right?
Wednesday.
So this tells you what rank you were when you signed up. Like somebody was number 1 and 2
Oh.
and 3. Mishmash Men was 10,281,850th.
Wow.
And then
That's pretty
reaching for
good.
and then she a few minutes later she did reaching for the bars, and that's 70,034,677.
Yeah, so they had like over 70 million signups within 48 hours.
Yeah,
of the
so that
site
tells you how
launching.
many people freaking signed up for
Which
that
is
thing.
crazy.
after.
So here's some of the
Interesting.
things that you can difference between that is so one they made like So the big thing is you can, what makes it so easy that people made the switch a lot to is it's tied to your Instagram account.
Yeah, you can just like.
Yeah, you can just
So
go
now
in,
here's the kicker that I didn't know this, but probably should have read into before you signed up to it. You can't delete your Threads account without deleting your Instagram account.
Be quiet.
True.
So as soon as you activate your threads,
They are linked, and if you can't get rid of one without getting rid of the other.
this sounds very similar to
yeah,
communism.
Big
Well, I
Brother
mean,
much?
Yeah.
Well, you remember
Well-
the big problem with Meta right now. So when we say Meta, we're talking about Facebook and Instagram, and now Threads is part of that.
Is Snapchat that too?
No.
Or Snapchat's something?
Snapchat's a different company.
Okay,
So-
so Facebook, Instagram, and now Threads.
Now Threads. A big thing before Threads, a big thing with Facebook and Instagram was all the privacy policies with Facebook and
Yeah.
Instagram like that. So everyone's like, well, if you're okay with that, then you'll just be okay with it with Threads. So
Dang, I
everyone's
didn't know
like, so they didn't fix any of the policies. They're like, no. So all those same concerns that people had, same thing.
But people
here.
are still like, I'll still sign up.
That's right. Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it looked pretty easy to sign up for it.
Yeah, I did
So-
it, and I deleted the app, though, because I don't think I'll use it. But it literally...
Are you still on Instagram?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
You can
open...
delete the app. You just can't delete the account.
You open the thing, and it says, this is tied to Instagram, and you say, connect to Instagram, and immediately you're done.
you're done.
Yeah, you're just like...
You're done, bud.
It just opens up,
No,
and you're
it's
like, here's your
boom.
profile. Who do you
It's-
want to follow?
Yeah,
and you like
it just-
open it up,
it
and it's
just-
like, is this all just child porn? Why is there so much child porn on my phone?
No, gotcha.
It's like, you're now going to jail.
So-
Yeah.
Like, oh, my God.
So the reason that Zuckerberg and them like really made there's not even like a desktop version of this. It's in the works.
Why?
So it's just mobile because they're just trying to get it out as fast.
Yeah,
as
but
possible.
I mean, does anybody even use their desktop for Instagram and stuff
that's
in there?
Old people.
I
That-
do.
that's
to,
You do?
to make posts. To like,
But
to
that's
put-
exactly the point. Is you can get something out and it'll still be popular without the desktop.
Yeah, for
version.
sure.
But to be fair, Twitter, like,
I'm
that
not-
type of social media is a little bit more desktop friendly because it's just text, usually.
Gotcha.
I'm not
Especially
sitting on my
Threads,
desktop
yeah.
like scrolling through social media. Like
Yeah.
I use my desktop to make a post and then I put it away and I'm
God, if I saw you scrolling on Instagram on your computer, I'd be like, what are you doing?
Dude,
My God.
Dude, don't even laugh. We haven't really talked about the goggles that Apple made, but can you just imagine, like, 10 years from now, people are just going to be sitting on their couch doing this
Oh yeah.
in
they're not going to
space?
be doing that. They're just going to be looking with their eyes.
Yeah. it's-
Yeah,
mean,
they're just gonna, their eyes are going to be scrolling.
So Meta was not the only. There are other Twitter competition apps that are coming out right now. They're not going to be as cool as Threads
Yeah.
and Twitter, but the reason because of this is Elon has now put on the $8 for blue check marks.
Yep.
The
Oh, right.
limits on how many tweets users can read per day.
Yeah, this is crazy. I heard something about this the other day. Like, you can only read a certain amount of tweets from verified users, right?
Yes.
It's like 6,000.
Yes.
I mean, that's a lot. I mean,
Yeah.
if you're reading 6,000 tweets,
You need to put your phone down.
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
then they overhauled,
Or your computer.
Or your computer.
and he overhauled the layout, which makes it.
Here, try this.
You want me to do my cool guy?
Yeah.
It keeps you on track.
He overall the layout of Twitter. So basically, the people are just complaining that he's trying to do something, be like, "Hey, you guys are reading too many posts,
Yeah, yeah. Well,
and too much garbage. Like, I think we should maybe limit some of your exposure to some of these." And everyone's like, "How dare you?"
if I want to read Nazi propaganda, I'll read Nazi propaganda.
I just have a great idea.
What?
All right, we create our own social media platform.
I like where this is going.
Whenever you now this is the opposite of where everything else is going.
Okay.
Whenever you purchase it, you get sent. So you have to purchase the social media. You get sent like an electronic box with two handles on each side, and to be able to scroll through everything, you have to physically scroll through the post.
It's like 50 scrolls to get to the next post. You're like,
Good exercise.
And you ask, yeah, exactly. You ask what the point of it is. It gets people active, and then it's also allowing them to look at through.
wait, it would be hysterical time like for fitness. This is Caleb. This was a kind of joke, but now I'm thinking, what if we figured out a way to plug your phone into like a bike and you could only scroll your Twitter as you're pedaling?
Yeah.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
That's not a bad
like,
idea.
so you're like scrolling, and as soon as you stop pedaling, like
Like
your
you
phone
get
locks.
credits,
Yeah,
yeah.
you can't like
All
not
social-
credits. You communist. I'm talking about
All social
just-
media has to be power. Or like, you know how you can track your fitness on your watch?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And it's basically if I do a 30-minute workout, then I get 10 minutes of social media time.
Wait, Andrew, stop.
It's not a bad idea.
Dude, we make an app, and when you put it on your phone, you can
You can link it to your head.
you can link it
totally
to
doable.
you can link it to also all your apps. So if you've done 10 minutes of exercise, you get 10 minutes to scroll or whatever
Yeah,
it is.
yeah.
And then if you're like, oh, I really want to see this next tweet, you go out for a quick 10-minute run,
Yeah.
and then you come back in, and your watch is like, you can look at apps, and you're like, this is awesome.
It doesn't even have to be like you go for like a walk. Even.
Yeah, just
Like,
some kind of
just
you
some
have to
kind of
move.
exercise,
Yeah,
some
You
kind of
can
movement.
you can put limits on your social media app.
How many people
there's
will put their
other
watch on their
setting.
dog?
So there's
and
like
then-
there's even like third party. I use this for Instagram, where like when I get in, it takes me out and it like makes me wait, and then it'll like say like, okay, do you actually want to go into the app or no? And then like,
do they have one of those for Pornhub?
most of the time I'm like, okay, I just did that as like a habit to click the app.
That's fine.
But-
for Pornhub?
Oh my God. Is there an app for Pornhub?
Is
well,
there?
so you can set this up for anything.
No,
So
is there an
answer-
app?
No,
For,
you're missing the question.
is there an app for Pornhub?
Like from the App Store?
Yeah.
No.
Are you sure?
Can
Have
you be
looked it up?
sure?
I'm pretty sure that's against Apple's
Uh,
policies.
I'm sure. Yeah.
But you can
Oh,
always
yeah.
you can create an app from any website.
Dude, can we get an app that does that? That locks your thing. You have to exercise so many minutes.
You could definitely create something like that. The only thing is like the way this API works is like there's always a way around it.
Advanced processing information.
Almost.
There's not.
Well, there's a way around it, but what if we make it so there's not a way around it?
Yeah, I mean you could make it difficult.
Like if you have that app on your phone,
Yeah.
you have to exercise to go on Instagram or Facebook.
I don't
or
think
Threads.
Andrew's the person we want to talk to about this.
you could do it.
No,
Andrew
no.
does it.
I can't make an app. You need to make the app. You said you could make apps.
I can make an app.
I can make apps.
We'll call it.
I think we need to talk to somebody.
We'll call it fitness feeds.
Should we redact this whole episode?
Fitness feeds.
Yeah, we
I had,
someone's
dude,
gonna
we had
steal this for
we
sure.
had two great ideas. And
nice.
yeah, the other one was Battle of the Billionaires.
Just give it all out
As
there.
soon as it airs, we're like,
Well, as soon as this gets done, I'm getting Battle of the Billionaires.
That's
so
smart.
that's what's happening, and we're gonna post every day about it.
so the
Hopefully, Abby has to post every day about it.
so one big like easy thing that Meta had to his advantage was Instagram has 2 billion active users. How many do you think Twitter has?
10 billion.
Twitter has more.
Instagram has 2 billion. Instagram's already established.
You think that Instagram has, or you think that
Yeah,
Twitter
were you-
has more than Instagram?
Were you thinking it was Threads? Were you thinking it was Threads that he was
No,
talking about?
no.
You meant Instagram.
Twitter has a lot of subscribers.
Okay, it was not that many. So I'll
10
get-
billion.
what are you doing? Are you googling the answer? No. He
Okay.
said 10 billion.
Yeah, but I could have 3 account names.
3 billion more.
I could have 3 account names. There's also bots. Search how many Twitter accounts are active. I bet it's 10 billion.
Hold on.
Well,
You're
Shouldn't
not-
we all be
I'm
guessing before he
yeah.
searches it?
How many active
I
Twitter
have the
accounts?
answer. Why are you?
yeah, I'm just gonna let him answer.
Okay.
What?
Is
All
that
right,
how many
wait,
active
he
Twitter
said
accounts
to-
are there?
Yes.
I'm gonna.
10 billion.
Well,
I'll go 1.3 billion.
I'm gonna 1.7 billion.
It's between 300 and 250 million. So
Oh wow.
big
Okay.
swing and a miss there. It's not. It's nowhere. It's nowhere near as much as Instagram. But
10 billion.
That was a Joe Biden moment. Sorry, everybody.
so anyway,
Somewhere between 480 billion trillion million.
billion. Trillion. No, yeah. So nowhere near what Instagram has.
So
that was-
Threads already opened up with more users,
No,
basically.
they opened
That was
up with
Instagram.
30.
What?
Instagram.
I know, but I'm saying Threads probably is going to open up with more. Like if there's 200, if there's 1 point.
I
So
see.
Chat GPT holds the record for most users.
Really?
Most users in a 30-day window, like signing on, and I think that Threads almost has half of that right now in the first.
That's 100 million.
Yeah, as of
users.
today, 100 million.
It's 100 million. Oh,
So
they might have already passed it. Then,
It got
'cause
to
I want-
half. It got to
I want-
half.
I want to say that it was 100 million in 30 days for Chat GPT. Look that up real quick.
It makes sense because everybody
So
was like,
Threads is-
Andrew was like, I barely have to work now if I just download this app.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, so and I think so. The way you can do it. So if let's say that I join Threads
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh, this is so cool. Well, it's now linked to my Instagram, so I can be like, hey, tell all my friends to join it. Send out a thing, and it sends out all your Instagram fans, hey, join Threads. And then if they want to, they say, oh, maybe join. Oh, and then it's boom. You see, it's not even as hard as it was. See, it's already.
Yeah, so
I'm going to be honest with you.
100 million.
pretty quick.
I'm not going to download it. So it doesn't matter.
Oh, you're going to download it.
Yeah, 100 million.
you're
Does it
gonna
say how many
download
days in a month?
It has 1.8 billion visitors per month, which seems like a lot.
I want to say
this is like May of this. This is like around when it came out, so I feel like
No. ChatGPT
This
came out
is
way
how
before
Andrew
that.
does work.
But it held.
This
I
is,
want to
this
say
is
that-
roughly around when it should be.
I want to say that it held the record, and I think it was a 30-day window, and it had 100 million was like the downloads for ChatGPT, and then
so it says currently has 100 million. In just 5 days, it surpassed 1 million. Well, in 4 days,
yeah, they blew that.
Threads
out.
is at 100 million.
Yeah, but there was nothing. I mean, it's obviously cool that Threads did that, but ChatGPT went from
Nothing.
like it already had users, so like people could just easily.
Yeah, so
But
that's
I
kind of
mean,
like my one beef
ChatGPT went from nothing to something.
with Threads being so integrated with Instagram and Facebook. Like
That's why they're.
you press one button.
Yeah.
What's crazy is like
If
30
Twitter
million
created something similar to like Instagram, and they would all their users would just switch over to it.
What if he comes out with Twittergram?
You know what's crazy to me though is because
Welcome to the tweet.
I was watching videos and this stuff, and this just came out on the 5th, and the amount of information we know about it is very limited, and the fact that 30 million people just downloaded it would just be by the fact that it was
it
like,
could be Chinese spyware.
well, they're like it's Facebook's
TikTok.
version. They're like it's Facebook's version of Twitter, and everyone's like,
Download it now.
yeah. I was like, I mean, dude, like that's 30 million people that boom.
I downloaded. Since we're talking about it, I downloaded.
Power.
It is.
That's
Kinda
power.
crazy, yeah.
Was
That's
it Mastodon?
Pornhub.
there's not enough. There's not enough money in the world to buy you that kind of power.
Yeah.
To
So-
make 30 million people at a snap in a day,
Are
dude.
there a bunch of ads on it? I feel like.
Who knows?
I downloaded Mastodon.
We don't know
I
anything
thought you were
about
gonna say
it.
something else.
So Mastodon is a lot like
Oh yeah.
it's like
Reddit,
Twitter.
right?
No, it's like Twitter.
Yeah.
It's like
Like
the
Twitter?
the
It's like the.
like the conservative one.
It's like the MySpace
I mean, kind
of
of,
Twitter.
yeah. And then I posted this one. I posted this one to see if we'd get a lot of, just to see what would happen on Mastodon,
Yeah.
but nobody really cared that I posted it.
That makes sense.
Nobody on Mastodon. And I think this was some of my best work. It only has one share.
Oh,
That's a dick pic.
What?
Oh no.
You can't say that.
Yeah. We didn't say anything.
Nate Barr gets a rule in effect right now.
Mastodon. What's
Dude,
the other?
Nate-
What's
Nate
the other
Bargatze
kind of?
Was that the Burt Kreischer show?
Truth Social.
Truth
Is that what
Social.
it is?
That's
Yeah.
Trump's thing.
Trump's.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Okay. Oh gosh.
That's when
He
it's
was at the fights last
it's
night.
a red check mark.
He was.
Yeah. Everybody was like, Mr. President.
Bo Nickel went up and said something to him.
Yeah. He was, yeah.
Did you hear the? I'm not trying to make this, but like, did you hear the crowd like explode whenever he walked into the arena?
Where was it? It was in Vegas, right? Yeah, it was in
mean,
Vegas.
I mean, people
Vegas
went
is a red
nuts.
state,
I
right?
was just like kind of watching it and stuff, and then he walked in.
Vegas
people
is
went
in
crazy.
Nevada.
What do you think?
Nevada,
What do you
I don't
think the viewership split is?
Nevada.
Republicans to Democrats that watch UFC.
Oh,
Republicans
boy.
a lot.
But
mean-
do you think it's like a 80-20?
Maybe 75,
I would-
25.
I would
Search
say
how
even-
many
I would say more
Republicans watch
aggressive.
UFC. You think it's more than 80-20?
I would say it's more aggressive. Yeah.
Man, I don't
Like truly watch it. Like truly follow.
I'm
it,
saying,
watch
like-
it, yeah.
Dude, when I type stuff in, sometimes like the autofill makes me feel like that we search the dumbest stuff.
How many?
Well, yeah, we do.
How many Republicans are in the Senate? Okay, these are reasonable questions we're about to ask.
How many Republicans?
Wait, hold on. How many Republicans? I'm just joking. I'm just.
Okay.
Oh, what? Oh, never mind.
What's that?
It was what
What the what?
demographic does UFC target?
Millennials
Oh,
who compromise 40%. Okay. Let's see if there's more information here.
I mean, I feel like they're not going to give you a political party, but
How
I
would
mean, you
how
got to
would
think
even
about.
know that. How would they even know that?
They could just
Well,
do
you
a
got to
poll.
think. Well, first off, you got to think about
Scary.
the owner and Dana White and his political
staunch Republican.
and his political views,
Yeah.
and then you got to think about like what they're putting on, right? Like these are just dudes brutalizing each other.
Yeah.
And I guess you could track it by, if you did it like in the most general sense, it's like where the pay-per-view buys are located, if they're in a red
Oh,
state
yeah.
or a blue
Nah,
state
yeah,
or a
you
red
could do
county
that.
or a blue county.
Yeah. But to answer your question, I don't know.
But it's got to be more
Nevada.
Republicans.
I would
Oh,
say,
yeah, yeah.
Nevada's a red state, isn't it, Andrew?
I think it's kind of purple.
It's kind of purple.
Yeah. Like they're not consistent.
Yeah, right.
I mean, really, every state is kind of purple.
Lord.
And we were all yellow. No? Okay.
No.
It was like a joke about the color. And then
It's a good song.
it is, I mean, it's an okay song.
It's an okay.
Coldplay.
Laura was mean to me the other day.
Sounds about right.
I like the way. All right.
Random.
Oh, was it about
player.
the T-shirt?
Yeah, about the T-shirt.
Well, to be fair, she does that to me too. I'll be like, "That's blue," and she's like, "It's not blue." And I was like, "I understand that there's one color blue that you think is blue, but this is also a version of blue."
There was two T-shirts hanging here. And she's like, I don't know if I want blue or black. And then there was like a lighter blue and a darker blue that were both in her size. I was like, oh, you get darker blue. She's like, that's not blue. I was like,
And I was
like shocked me to my core because like I think I could see blue.
and then I was about to make fun of Caleb, and then I was like, "Oh no, that is also blue. That is blue. Those are blue."
Like, okay. So, a couple other things
All right,
that
let's
you're
do this
gonna,
again.
they're gonna, oh my god, they're
We're
gonna
not doing
like
this.
about the old threads. Yeah,
Okay.
is they are as of right now, they do not have any hashtags.
They don't have any hashtags.
No, you can't hashtag or you cannot do any direct messages. So no,
can't do-
Oh, yeah, they
no
don't have
slide,
DMs
no
yet.
sliding in.
Oh,
DMs.
no sliding.
They're gonna have to change that.
Yeah, I mean, these are all.
Are
How's
they?
Andrew gonna
I think
get these
people don't-
girls?
I think
these
people don't
features.
like that. I think that's a positive thing.
Well, I think they're going to make it. They just haven't yet.
So
Or it'll take you to
basically-
Instagram messages.
I just
That's probably what it'll do.
Maybe.
Yeah.
That's
Well, so
probably-
honestly, Instagram and Facebook messages, like you can connect them now, right?
You can?
I think so.
That's
My
too
God.
Yeah, you can. It's all
Yeah.
it's all in Messenger.
Yeah, you don't have to, but like,
I think we
There's-
should start this thing where you get a bird delivers.
You have
messages.
don't you have to have a
Oh,
Facebook
carrier
account
pigeons?
to have an Instagram account or no?
no, but once you couple them, it's like you can't undo it.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, there's no, that's the thing.
Like every
you're
time
right
you
with.
post something on Instagram, I have to like click no every time. It's like, do you want to share
How's-
this to your Facebook? I'm like, no, I don't.
How's Hannibal supposed to get like his girls if he can't DM on Threads? Isn't that the
Hannibal?
guy? Isn't that the guy that eats people?
Oh,
Hannibal Lecter?
Hammer.
Oh, Army Hammer?
Army Hammer.
Army Hammer.
That was close.
vibes.
Oh
Army
yeah,
Hammer.
yeah.
How's he supposed to get his girls?
He's like, yeah.
He'll just
What?
comment on the girls'
He's like, what the heck, man?
No, everyone can see my post.
You guys want me to download it? We can look at it.
What?
Threads.
You said you already
That's
created
easy.
one.
Does
Yeah.
he have
That's
it?
the
Well, I
already
think he
has
can
it.
bring it up on his computer. Is that what you're trying to do?
No, he's
No,
doing
there's
it
no
on his phone
desktop
right now.
version.
Look at what
Oh, I
he-
have Threads on my thing. That's what she said.
Is it though?
What's the app look like?
Do you use
It's
Twitter
an
much?
ad sound.
Here, I'll pull my Twitter.
Dude, I
up.
don't even know. I mean,
Let's compare.
if I'm being honest.
Is it in? Do you have yours in dark mode?
Yeah.
Oh,
The
look,
guy with
I
it
just
up.
opened my Twitter, and the first tweet I see is Elon Musk. Some chance fight happens in Coliseum.
Ah.
Nice.
Huh?
Nice.
That's Threads. So
Yeah,
it's not
this
a
is
tweet.
Twitter.
No,
It's Twitter.
Oh, it's Twitter. Okay.
Mishmash men, threads.net. They're
Imagine
using
you-
a .net. Poor.
Is Elon Musk on Threads yet?
I was gonna say .gov here.
How do you
I
find?
don't
I don't know how to
think-
search,
Do you
man.
think he's gonna?
I really
have to
don't know
press
how to do
back to
anything.
get out
Oh, okay. Okay, you had to press back.
Oh boy,
What's the logo look like?
It's an at.
it's a terrible logo. It's
Yeah, it's
stupid.
not that great.
Yeah.
You can't at people, right? No, just hashtag.
No, you can't
Who did,
hashtag.
oh, Elon
Right.
Musk.
This is good content, guys. We're all just staring at our phones.
And this
We're
is
just sitting here like this.
Wait, hold on.
That's right.
Elon Musk's jet is on Threads.
Elon Musk isn't on Threads.
Oh, that's probably like a.
Why would Elon be on Threads? The competitive of Twitter.
Yeah, he's not on there.
I thought we were just checking it.
Is Elon Musk?
Do they get blue
jets?
check
Is that
marks
when
on
they
there, too?
post, like
Where the location of his jet, yeah.
Do they get blue check marks on Threads?
Oh, I don't know.
They probably got to figure that out.
Isn't that the
'Cause-
craziest thing that like they made you start to pay for that?
I like it.
Twitter
It's not crazy to me.
It's
I
not
think
that
it's
crazy.
I like it.
Some people are making money off of that.
Like Elon.
People are making money off of being verified on Twitter.
What do you mean?
Like people that are verified have big followings. They make money off of it.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they have to pay for it? It doesn't make sense.
I guess, but it's
It's capitalism, bro.
yeah, but you can
$8.
pay and get a blue check.
Okay, well, so then it's capitalism. I can pay and get
If
a blue
I
check.
choose
I
to
just
pay
think
to
it's
get a
stupid.
blue check, then I choose to pay to get a blue check mark.
I just think it's
You choose to pay for Netflix. I choose
yeah, it
to
doesn't
use
have
my
remotely
parents'
the
login.
same, in my opinion,
Why?
because
blue check mark makes me feel important.
well, you're not.
It's just a status thing.
We should do a bet where the
Well, it
loser
should
has to
be,
get a
though.
blue check mark tattooed on them.
A blue check mark.
You're like, I'm verified, bro.
Verified.
It'll be
I'm
my
down,
bicep.
I'm down for that.
Yeah.
I'm down for that.
Andrew, you look like you're about to say something profound.
I'm just trying to think of how to say it.
Listen, it's
I-
capitalism, man.
He doesn't.
I
He
don't
doesn't like.
disagree with that.
He's
If you want to
yeah.
sell a certain, like, I would rather pay just to use any social media than see crappy ads all day.
Okay.
I would rather that for sure. But when you're paying for like this weird satisfaction of, oh, I'm verified, like, come on, that's just bad.
Everybody gets a trophy, dude.
That's right.
Everybody.
Whose side are you on here?
Both. I'm trying to, whatever you say, I'm saying the opposite right now.
I don't see what the big deal is, honestly.
I mean,
just
really,
think
to me,
it's kinda
I don't,
pathetic.
well, first
I think
off,
you could. I like what you're saying, that you could create a social media that you have to pay for.
and there's no ads.
There's no ads, and you just have people that you like that you want to see.
Yeah, and you don't
But
have to worry
then
about
you can
your data
also
being-
into that payment, you can pay for premium and become blue check marked and verified, and you have
I just
more freedoms inside of that.
I guess. I mean,
Then
that's
you're making
fine
some real
if that's
money.
your point. But like, Twitter went from like this. You were verified because of a reason. Like, you were
Right.
a medical doctor who was doing this, or you were a company or something like that.
You got verified
But-
because you had this huge following, and like you had to earn the blue. Now you can just pay for it.
Yeah,
Twitter was
I
also
think it's-
silencing people.
Well, I know it's
So,
they
I
can go to
mean-
heck for that.
To heck?
To heck.
Oh my God.
Holy frick!
All the way to freaking heck.
G double hockey stick.
We should have a whole episode about those.
About what? Frickin' heck?
Substitution boards.
Twitter
Oh.
silencing people.
Why
Yeah.
Oh man.
So Elon bought it and changed it, and now you just don't like some of the changes he's making.
yeah. Now you can go to Threads
No, they're
and
gonna
get
be
all
even
your
worse.
information. Stolen.
Now Twitter's doing that
Oh, I mean, everybody's doing
too.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
We just kind of accept it.
there's no point. What's
We're
the
all
point?
like, I can't believe they're stealing our information. What's going on Twitter right now?
all just to see what other people are doing.
I mean, they're selling our
Is it
data.
worth it?
They're selling our data, and then we're seeing the ads from it. We're like, I can't believe it. I was just talking about soccer balls, and here they are on my feed. And they're like, yeah, we know.
We're pretty good.
Yeah, we got this. What else you got on Threads?
Coincidence. That's
What
it.
What's that?
That's it.
I thought you had a couple more things.
No.
Just make something up. Let's start some propaganda.
Start some propaganda.
Threads has already been infiltrated by the Japanese.
The Japs?
What?
Why
Japanese?
It's not a
let's
bad thing.
let's
It's a
tie
good
Threads
thing.
into. Let's tie.
Isn't Japan our ally?
You can Pokemon
Right
hunt
now.
off of it.
Yeah,
now.
that's right,
You
yeah.
can Pokemon
I didn't say
hunt
it was a
off
bad
of
thing.
it.
Wait.
Threads and the
So what's
Pokemon
up?
Go
What's
are
up with
now.
this whole TikTok thing now? Is it bad or good? I don't
It's
know.
always been bad.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty bad for your mental health.
I think how many social media platforms can we have? Like, are they like?
It's too many.
They're figuring it out right now.
I mean, they're like.
I only use Instagram.
I can't. Take
I don't go on
anymore.
Facebook.
Yeah.
I go on Instagram.
If you use Facebook,
The only reason I have
You're definitely over 40.
I mean,
the only reason I have Facebook is for Messenger and for
I
the gym.
swear, if
Well,
we
who
could
else
just
is
get
gonna
the
harvest my
coaches thing
crops
off
and farm?
something else, like I mean, I would get rid of
I'm
Facebook.
gonna create
tomorrow.
a WhatsApp group chat.
Wait a minute. What did you just say?
Well, maybe it's crazy, but who else is going to harvest my crops in Farmville?
What does that mean? Is that a
Oh
sexual
my
thing?
God! Are you
No,
still on
it's a game.
Farmville?
It's a game on Facebook.
You don't remember Farmville?
I don't go on Facebook very much.
But I mean,
This was like years ago.
when
This
you
is whatever
first got
year,
your
yeah.
I was
Facebook.
like one of the first people on Facebook. Don't
Yeah.
tell me years ago.
And you didn't have Farmville?
No.
For sure.
Everybody had Farmville.
I didn't. I did not.
This is how they looped me into getting one.
Yeah, maybe you're so old that
Dude,
this is before your time
Facebook
or
was
after your time.
nuts.
I had
the way they
I remember sitting down at the desktop
Oh, yeah.
playing Farmville.
What year was Facebook created?
2006 maybe
No.
2008.
No.
I'll tell you right now, it's not 2008.
I think it was earlier.
It's definitely earlier than 2008.
2004.
So I had one in 2005.
Wow.
So I mean, if anybody knows about Farmville, I mean, it should be me
But
But you don't.
because I had enough time of it. By the time you guys found out about Facebook, I was already done with it.
How old were you in 2004? Like 30,
I-
31?
Getting ready to graduate college.
Yeah, I was in later in high school when it came out. Yes, I was. Not a senior, but I was later in high school.
Was Facebook the one that you had to be 18 or 21 to sign up for?
You had to be
And people
18.
just lied?
You had to be 18, but you just were like,
No, it was 13.
it was 18.
No, it literally just said it.
Maybe it changed whenever you were that old, but
It just said what?
If Facebook opened to everyone at least 13 or older.
That makes Mark Zuckerberg seem a little creepy. It's like, who should we open this up to? He's like, 13-year-olds, for sure.
why 13? That is a weird age to draw the line.
That is a weird age. I feel like
I guess he's trying to target
I feel
like
better about it
teenagers.
if it was 14.
What's that?
I'd
I
feel
think it's
better
just-
about it if it was 14.
Why?
Why?
Why 14?
It just feels better than 13.
Well, it's
like,
the
It's just
teenage.
one
You become a
year.
teenager.
but that's
I
the
think
that's the
why.
first year. I was gonna say that is like literally the first year they're like they're teenagers.
Do you think it's?
I'd feel better if we're going to open our children up to sexual predators. They're at least 18 that I feel comfortable with.
Do you think it's weird that we just like all of a sudden like all right, they're teenagers because the word 13, like
Yeah.
teen, and all of a sudden they're in their teenage years and stuff like that, and then all of a sudden they're like, all right, let's give them some more freedom. It's like, why?
Yeah.
That's 1 year difference from 12.
Yeah. And when you come,
All lines are
Dude,
arbitrary.
perverts when Facebook came out were probably like Yahtzee.
for sure.
Yeah.
What was
Is there a messaging function on this? Oh boy.
I mean, what was
Mommy, I
MySpace
got a
like?
friend request from Mark.
I never
Did
was
you
on
not have
MySpace.
MySpace?
I had a
I think I
page.
had it.
I had a page, but it was
But then they're like, put your favorite song on there. And
Yeah,
I
it was
just
all
like,
weird.
right, man,
Who
this
created
is-
MySpace? Was that a
Tom.
Yeah,
His name was Tom.
yeah. It was just Tom.
Oh yeah, that's right, because he
Yeah.
had one. You could,
That's right.
He was your first
He
friend.
was your first friend.
That's
What-
right.
Weird.
Yeah, that's weird.
That
like,
is weird.
Hey,
That
I'm
just-
Tom. Are you
because
13?
He's like, I created this whole thing just so I could become.
It came
friends
out in
with-
2003.
Yeah.
So literally, MySpace was like, "All right, we're here," and then Facebook was like,
Well,
"All
so-
right, we're gonna beat you."
Nah,
Well,
Bruh.
Facebook came out as like an internal thing just for Harvard first, right?
Yes, for
and
Harvard.
then it came public in like 2006, I think.
We've all seen the Social Network.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
When those two, Arnie Hammer was in there.
That,
Arnie Hammer
uh,
was in that movie. He played
guy
both
that-
those twins.
The guy that
The
played Mark
Winklevosses.
Zuckerberg looks very similar to actual.
I don't like that guy as an actor.
I do. I like him. I think
I mean, I thought he nailed Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah, he did, I
like
think,
being
yeah.
weird.
I bet you a lot of people nailed Mark Zuckerberg.
yeah.
Man,
A lot of men, you think?
yeah.
I saw him do an interview, and I mean,
Jesse Eisenberg. That's
yeah, he nailed that character.
Andrew Garfield was in that movie.
He's-
He was the friend. That
Jesse
got,
Eisenberg is
him.
also in that movie about that pizza delivery guy that gets dropped with a bomb. You ever see that? That's a true
No.
story. Freaking crazy, man.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's called 30 Minutes or Less.
He's in some weird movies.
Yeah, there it is. Click that.
kind of a weird guy.
He like hits a lot of different movies.
Click 30. Click the synopsis or overview. Don't click watch.
Danny
movie.
McBride.
Two fledgling criminals kidnap pizza delivery guy and strap a bomb to his chest, and they actually do blow it up.
Nice.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It was
You
from
can't-
2011,
You
dude.
can't say spoiler
Come on,
alert,
man.
after.
I
you
can say
it.
whatever I want.
Dude, he's the Zombieland guy. I freaking love Zombieland.
Zombieland is
Yeah.
only good because of what's his face,
Woody Harrelson.
Woody Harrelson.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah,
good
no
movie
doubt.
for all the reasons, I think.
I mean, Woody.
You know what's a good
Harrelson-
movie? Batman vs Superman.
It's not. They're like, your name's Martha. Your mom's name's Martha. My mom's name's Martha. Oh my god,
We're the same.
Dude, get out of here.
I love in that one when they fight. Batman's like, "I found some kryptonite over there. It was just sitting.
Yeah.
You're never gonna
I
believe it.
mean,
It was right there this whole time. Now I'm stronger than you."
you think Superman would at least just take a summer off and just track down all the kryptonite and destroy it?
It should be pretty easy for
I
him.
mean, or pay someone, get someone on the Justice League.
Yeah.
It seems like a major flaw to be unstoppable, except for this one rock that almost everyone can get their hands on pretty quickly.
I mean, Batman found it almost immediately.
Yeah. It's
I mean,
crazy.
if you're
Oh,
a
Jesse
criminal,
Eisenberg was the guy.
Oh, that's right. He
Lex
was.
Luthor.
That's why that movie was
That's
up
why
there.
that is, yeah.
sure. I don't know what I was gonna say now.
What if we went to Mars and we found out we're super strong up there? God, that'd be sweet.
You're saying, what if we went to a different planet and we were like,
We're
Like,
superheroes.
well, Superman thing.
right,
Yeah.
yeah I got you.
And the aliens are like, "Hey, what's up?" We're like,
What if, why are we immediately? That's an interesting thought. What if there are aliens out there and then they're
Well,
intellectually like much smarter than us, right? But physically they're less dominant.
Yeah, they get here and they're like, oh my goodness, your gravity is so heavy.
this is totally off topic, but it's kind of on topic. I just found out about a medicine.
oh boy.
This guy won a court case because he was a normal, straight guy. He started taking this medicine. It turned him aggressively gay and also a gambling addict.
Is it atrazine?
No, it's not that. But it was like,
it turned him.
it turned him-
a gambling addict too.
so he lost like $4 million gambling.
That sounds like a really. That sounds
And he
like
was gay.
That sounds like he lost a court case.
Dude, he won like $1 million.
He wasn't gay before.
He was
took-
married to a woman, not gay.
not gambling.
Not
All right, well,
gambling.
there's a lot of gay people married to women with children.
But he was not gay and not gambling. And then he started taking this and he was like, I feel like hitting the blackjack today.
And then-
and that guy's pretty hot.
No,
How would you
hitting the
even be able
blackjack
to?
and then hitting blackjack.
I don't know if you like
Oh,
black guys or not.
boy.
It didn't say.
How do you even like prove that?
Well, he won money in a court case. Just search
That's
just search
unbelievable.
medicine turns man into gambling addict. You don't have to search the gay thing. Medicine.
It's just weird
turns
that, like, if you're
man
trying to go,
to gambling addict.
I'm glad you said it while you.
it's just weird that he had to point out the fact that it made him
Ah!
gay too.
Read it.
Man says Parkinson's drug made him addicted to gambling and gay sex.
It's the worst medicine ever.
I don't understand why
So yeah, but no. It says it can trigger compulsive behaviors. It doesn't mean he didn't want it. It just made him do it.
Dude, he was like, I never looked at a man.
Dude, I know you're talking about atrazine, which is the thing that made the frogs change genders.
All right.
Oh yeah.
That's real,
All right.
but it's in our water. So
Nice.
Little atrazine never hurt anybody.
except the weeds.
And but this what was the name of the Parkinson's drug? We should make sure we don't take that by accident.
So basically, if you ever,
Why was he on Parkinson's drug? How old was he? 51. Okay.
What's his name?
His name
Didier?
is Didier.
Oh, it's a French guy. This is making sense.
Jean-Baptiste Didier.
This is making sense.
This is
He was already
this
gay.
is. You know what this is? This is the guy from Talladega Nights.
Oh, Jacques. What is it?
I don't remember his name.
Borat.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Turned into gambling and gay sex addict.
Oh wait, I read this first sentence. The married father of two said he blew through, and I was like, oh boy. I was like, oh, his family savings.
Yeah. And even took to stealing to finance his online gambling habit. He also became addicted to gay sex and risky sexual encounters that led to him being raped.
Oh boy.
Man.
I don't know. Yeah.
Wow. So you just can't control your impulses.
Yeah. I feel
And
like
it makes
he
you gay.
could've
It says it right there, Caleb. It makes you gay.
And, dude,
I mean,
the fact that he won this case makes you wonder.
if the medicine is making you not be able to control your impulses,
You're suggesting that he already had those impulses.
Of
He just
course,
couldn't
yeah,
control
of
them.
course.
Yeah.
I think the opposite. I think he's totally cool, super cool guy.
he was just a dude.
And now he's like, I'm gay now.
Apparently, so did the jury.
He'd be like, I'm gay now. I enjoy the penis.
This is unbelievable.
Yeah,
I
this
would
is,
sit on the
Is he
Eiffel
French
Tower.
or Asian? What did you just do there?
what? That was French.
You turned Asian at the end of it.
No, I did not.
You,
I was a generally straight man, and now I like to have sex with the men.
yeah, you stayed
Yeah,
on
that was
point.
better. That was better.
He's the most Frenchman that we know.
I'm more German than French.
Really?
I don't know if that's a cool brag.
Actually,
I don't think so.
yeah, that kind of sucks when your name doesn't match. Because my name's German, but like I'm more Danish than German.
Weiss.
Weiss.
I don't even know what Whitney is. so-
Yikes.
Wait, what?
Whitney?
Yeah.
It's probably
Oh,
What?
That's probably Irish.
I was
right?
like, I thought you meant you didn't Whitney from the gym. I was like,
Oh,
why do you care what her heritage is?
No, my last name is Whitney.
I was like, why would you care what hers is? Are you saying she's German?
What does that matter?
I looked at you like weird. I was like, why? And then it's your last name.
Nah,
Whitney's got to be.
who knows, man?
What? Search heritage of last name Whitney before we end. I got to know what Caleb is now.
I know I'm mostly Polish
I bet it's British.
or Dutch. I mean,
Yeah, I
bet
would
it's
say it was somewhere
British.
UK,
Rachel's
maybe
mostly
not.
Polish.
What's Rachel's maiden name?
Caldwell.
And what's your social security number?
Cool.
Hey, what is Caldwell?
I think it's like Scottish or Irish.
I was gonna
Oh,
say
okay.
Caldwell sounds.
Rachel's dad is.
It's gonna give you first name origin, I think.
It's not.
All right, it's not important.
You know what's crazy
Sorry.
is like a lot of like looking into my like Cook, and if you see someone with the last name Cook with an E at the end,
Yeah.
it means they're probably more direct, like Scotland, Ireland, like that. But my name has been saturated
Yeah.
from the Brits. And they're like, let's get rid of that E. Why would you do?
We got to
such
drop
a
the
thing?
E.
Why would you do such a thing?
I have a new bet. I just came up with it. We're all gonna take
Bet.
that medicine and
No.
see if any of us who turns
Why do you
gay
wanna lie?
first.
Why?
Why do you want
Why?
to do that?
Well, then whoever turns gay first, we all stop taking the
Sounds
medicine.
like it's gonna be you.
If you okay,
I'm like,
so
oh, you're gay too, right? Maybe.
if you're taking it, if you're taking it, and it turns you gay, and then you stop taking it, will you go back to your?
I'm sure,
normal-
right?
I don't think it's. I thought we.
That's what I said. He does not think that.
I think he probably he's probably a sex addict and then had these impulses, and that's how he found his release. And
But what about the
taking
gambling
the
thing?
drug? That's an impulse.
But gamblers, people that have gambling addicts they can't like control it. This guy controlled it for years.
that's what I'm saying. He
But he
had
was
the
not in
control, and the drug
did
got rid
Same
of the
thing.
control.
Yeah.
Yeah, the drug law or
It
the
didn't-
drug made him lose his self-control.
We can't be 100% sure of
That's
that.
there's no way that's not what it is.
All
And
right,
that's,
well,
I feel like
you
that's the
take
only
it
way
and
you
let me
could
tell
win
us
that.
what happens.
I feel like that's the only way.
No,
you
if I take it, you'll just say I was gay before.
Also, if he was prescribed this medication, like I assume he prescribed it, right?
I hope so. I hope he didn't. I hope he
Like-
wasn't just like,
Like
Parkinson's, what's that?
other people were prescribed as well. So where's the other people that like had lost their self-control about
oh,
other
that's a
stuff?
great question. Let's see if there's anybody else. We'll do it another time.
Yeah, I
we'll
was
do it
gonna
another time. Let's end this. Maverick, that was very interesting.
Yeah.
Threads.
Threads.
Go get
Don't
yourself
take
one.
Parkinson's
We
drugs.
sure, yeah. If we learned anything, it's that Mark Zuckerberg takes Parkinson's drugs and
no
turn
doubt.
him aggressively gay.
No doubt about it.
No doubt about it.
Wow.
Until next
See you next
time.
week.
Bye.
Peace.